You're listening to the Build Your Business podcast, powered by Turnkey Coach, where we help business owners find freedom over fear.
I'm Matt Reynolds.
And I'm his brother, Chris Reynolds.
Join us as we help build your business and move from fear to freedom together. Happy Friday, Build Your Business listeners. This is your co-host, Matt Reynolds. We are actually going to take the week off this week because Chris and I are both business owners. As you know, we're like real life business owners, not just podcasters. And sometimes when you're a business owner, crap hits the fan. And so we had a little bit of a weird week this week. Chris and I love doing this podcast. We'll continue to do it. It's done incredibly well in the ratings. And thank you so much for listening to the show. Chris was up all night last night. We were settled to record this morning. He was up all night last night with an emergency tech situation with one of his clients. I'm hoping that next week I can convince him to talk a little bit about it. I don't know any of the details. I've also been incredibly sick with a stomach virus. I'm actually down at a resort with my wife for our birthday, and we've pretty much stayed in the room while I was sick. I'll spare you the details. So between me being sick and Chris having some emergency issues where he had to work all through the night, we're going to take this week off. And we'll be back next Friday for a new episode of the Build Your Business podcast. Again, hoping we can talk about, because I think it's a really great episode topic of how do we handle when crap hits the fan. We'll probably use a different language at that point, but sometimes it does. And that's what happens when you're a real business owner. So I don't want to just act like everything is always great in our businesses and they always work incredibly well. Sometimes they don't. And when you hit those speed bumps or those roadblocks, we'll give you some tidbits about how we handle those things. I'm interested to ask Chris some questions. What does it feel like working entirely through the night? I've done that a couple times, but not probably as many times as he has. And so it should be a good episode. And we'll also, I know we've got an episode coming up on the game plan. We kind of led into that last week. So stay tuned. All new episode coming out next Friday. Hang on with us. We'll see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend and a great week next week. And we'll see you on Friday.